I like that, Dewey. Great, great, great point. Great. I like that what this the school is doing and stuff like that too, because you're so right. Because during this time, there's a lot of people are suffering from food insecurities, and we do not know who these people are. But at least they have like the food banks out there, they have different pantries out there, they have different organizations out there who are, and actually that's one thing I wanted to do. Every year I kept saying the same thing, that I would like to go and help serve at a at a pantry, or at a food bank, whatever it is that they have. It is at a church that's serving meals for people out there. I've always wanted to do that, and one of these days, one of these holiday seasons, I'm actually going to do that, because it's not so much about us yet. I know that we have our families and stuff like that, and it's always good to be with your family and with your friends, and that's great. But there's also people out there that your neighbor, like Dee said before, your neighbor who may be by herself or by himself. If he wants to, using precaution and everything like that, and also being safe, invite him over. If he doesn't want to come over, then you know what? I would say go and spend some time. Even if it's just an hour, spend some time, or take a gift over or something like that. Take a plate over, and just look on your neighbors, or the elderly ones. Look after them this season also, because then again, this season is a season where a lot of people, a lot of things happen, mentally speaking, like we don't have enough to think about already. But a lot of people get depressed during this season. And we really want to encourage those, around us, I can't say, okay, you're going to come back, they're not, but just to be encouraged, that you are still alive, and, you still have friends, you still have family. And the only how that they can really get through this is with the help of loved ones. It's with the help of, with you and you and you and you, speak to them and encourage them, and, take a gift over, or even take them out shopping. They may want to get their hair done, or they may want to get their nails done, or just want, a friend to sit down and talk to during this season. Just do something a little bit different this year. Thanksgiving, do something absolutely different that you've never done before to help that person who is in need. It is very important, humanity. Let's love on each other, because this is a season to give thanks. Not only Thanksgiving, but you talk about Christmas, you talk about the holidays, you talk about every day. Every day give thanks. But again, Thanksgiving is set aside for a specific reason. Okay. So we really want to encourage each and every person out there to do the best that you can. You can do it. You can really, really do it. Do something different. Go to a food bank, give something. Get, ShopRite usually have those can. I don't know if they're having it this year, but if ShopRite have the can, whatever, you get get them on sale. Go ahead, donate them to the local charities that's around there, and help somebody. It feels so good to give. It feels so good to give. All right. It makes you feel good. It brings on a whole new meaning when you give. All right. Now, here's what we're going to do. All right. Dree, now, I don't know if you're going to share with me, but, I want to know about this, was it sweet potato pie? I know it tastes good. I never really get the recipe for that. Do you share a recipe at all?
No. Not to my famous sweet potato pie. I will tell you one ingredient: sweet potatoes.
Thank you.
So I'll share a little bit with the sweet potato pie. So you get your sweet potatoes, you cook them, bring it to a boil to make them really soft, and then you take them out the peelings. And what I like to do to make it nice and soft, I would blend it. Then you put your milk, and I'm going to tell you the other stuff but it's so yummy. It's so delicious. It's good the day before. So when you make it and then you have it rest for that night, then the day of Thanksgiving.
So are you inviting me down this year?
Sure. You're more than welcome.
Wait a minute. So I have a question though. So what is a good, because I know different people have different things. Some people don't eat turkey. right? Some
Right.
people don't eat turkey. Some people, I know back home, we didn't have Thanksgiving. And I thought of this the other day. We didn't have Thanksgiving, but we had harvest. Remember that we were young coming up? I don't know. But we had harvest, and that's a time where we used to get like the fruits and vegetables and stuff, and we would decorate the church, right? We decorate the church, and I know I remember a whole bunch of crazy stuff, right? We decorate this church with sugar cane and this and yam and potatoes and all sort of stuff. We would decorate the church with all of these, fruits and vegetables and everything like that. And then we'll have like a program. And that's when we used to have recitals. And when we used to have to, recite a poem or something like that. That was fun. Oh my gosh. I know I remember a lot of stuff. But back home, we didn't really have harvest. We didn't have Thanksgiving, but we had harvest. And that was very, very, very different. And, when we came here, I was like, oh my goodness, Thanksgiving. I'm like, oh my gosh, what's that? But it is, different cultures, we do things differently. And so we came here, and it's the Thanksgiving, and I enjoy Thanksgiving. You're still giving thanks for everything, But one of the things that I would love, because I don't know, they have the traditional Thanksgiving. Everyone do not eat turkey, so they usually have substitute, maybe turkey breast. The whole turkey. You have turkey breast. Like me, I'll do the turkey wings, and then you have what are some of the traditional stuff that they have Thanksgiving? I know one thing I love is the oh my goodness, it's in a can, cranberry sauce. But I love the one that have the seeds in it. I'm weird. I don't like the plain, the one that you have to slice up. I would love the one that have like whatever seeds in it or whatever. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but not the plain one that, you have to slice. And no, I don't like that one. It's too, I love something with the ridges. So what are some of the things that you put on your table for Thanksgiving? Like some of the dishes that you'll put out there for Thanksgiving?
Okay. So I think you're talking of it's pickled cranberry. Is it pickled? I think that's what it is. That has that seasoning.
That the season of the sea, like because they have the two they have one that's they have the plain one. It's in a can, but it's just that it's not the smooth one that you have to cut. It's the other one that I usually just scoop it up and I usually just eat it. I'm just weird.
I'm not a lover of cranberries, so I have no clue. But yeah, I'm not a lover of cranberry. But on my table, so I would normally have, and I don't eat meat anymore. So I mean, if I'm having people over, I won't do a turkey. It's just too big. So I won't do a turkey, and I don't have the patience for a turkey, but I will do Cornish hens, fish. I'll do salmon. I'll do red snapper, escabeche red snapper. I'll do baked macaroni and cheese. That's the norm stuff. Baked macaroni and cheese, rice with beans, some sort of, then I'll do asparagus, different types of vegetables, corns. Oh my gosh, it's just cornbread. What else? It's just so much. It's just so much.
Vegetables like you do like the collard greens as well?
No, I don't do collard greens. I don't. But no, I don't do collard greens for Thanksgiving. But I will do more like gourmet type vegetables. So I'll do asparagus, and I'll do that with the small tomatoes, and I'll do corn with I'll mix that with some sort of beans that goes with the corn, loose corn, that is sweet corn. I'll do what else would I do? Oh gosh, what is it? The small cabbage. What is it?
Oh, I know you're talking about the thingy.
Yeah, the thingy. I'll do the thingy. So good Lord. But anyway, the small baby cabbage. I'll do that. And I'll graze those. So those I will roast. I'll roast that, and that I'll serve with the salmon. So I'll do either jerk salmon or a teriyaki salmon. Yes. And for dessert, I'm not a big baker. I'm honest on that. I am not a baker. I'll cook, and I'll cook all vegetarian meals or what have you. I will not bake. The only thing that I will bake is my sweet potato pie, cookies, and all the extra things I will purchase. I'm not, but I did say this year I am going to make gingerbread cookies.
Ooh.
For Christmas. I'm going to try that. Gingerbread cookies, and I will bake, maybe like chocolate is my favorite, so I'll probably bake some sort of rich chocolate cake. Finger licking tasty. So, but yeah, I'm not big on the bacon, but I bought all the things to the pans and all that stuff so I can try my bacon. I'll try my hands on that one.
You make me sound tired. You make me sound tired. You make me feel tired just by what you're saying. That's a lot of work.
It is.
That's just a lot of work. How
It
do you do
is.
that? I really get the energy to do all that. You see, I don't know. You see, for me, okay, I remember, okay, last year, what did we do? Last year, because it was virtual, last year I did the turkey wings. I did vegetables. I don't get fancy and gourmet like that. I did a rice and peas. I did a macaroni pie. What else did we do? It's a whole bunch of other stuff we did, but I did, and we also love, because my husband loves the Cornish hens. He will make the Cornish hens. He loves Cornish hens. And we'll do the salmon because we also love salmon. He doesn't really love the like the snapper or anything like the red snapper, with all the bones and stuff like that. No. So be careful, people. You still want to be safe. So we'll do the salmon because he loves salmon. And then he will do because he loves doing the Cornish hens, and he stuff it and everything like that, Yeah, but we'll not do because he doesn't really like the turkey thing, only turkey wings that we'll do. So that's a spread, y'all. Oh my gosh, that's a lot. Now, here's what I love. Okay, and that's Thanksgiving, right? Now let's talk about Christmas dinner, because I know, you see, Christmas dinner I love it. For Christmas, we listen, I think Caribbean people have a whole different concept of Christmas. Okay, again, it's cultural. We have a whole different slow Christmas, because remember that black cake? Is it black cake or rum cake?
I think it's rum cake.
It's supposed to be, let's just say black cake with the rum in it. With all them fruits and all that good stuff. That is so good. So I know that Christmas time, we usually have such a wonderful time in terms of, family again and friends. I mean, this season, the holiday season is so special, because, you get to it's just the season and the festivities and, the excitement that's in the air, and, just to see the lights at Christmas, we're talking about now, the lights and the trees, and some people usually have their homes decorated like, oh my gosh, it is just, I don't know where they find the time to do all of that, but oh, look, that is such a beautiful sight to see all the decorations and everything like that. Remember in Berridge, we used to go to a place, and used to take us to a place where, the houses are the whole block was just so lit up with decorations and everything like that. It is so beautiful. Yet at the same time too, people find the time to, and we said this already before, be careful, because with all of the excitement that's in the air and all the festivities that's going on, you're going over to see your grandma, you're traveling, different things are happening. Remember always to be careful. So let's talk about the Christmas table now. How we usually, what we usually do Christmas. Back home, it was different. Back home in Montserrat, it was so different because it was Christmas Eve. Okay, it's very different because now people want to decorate before Thanksgiving. Back home, we were decorating there was a Christmas Eve night. Christmas Eve, we were decorating curtains and the pies, and mommy would be cooking and baking, and you smell just the smell of the baking and the cooking and everything like that that's going on. Oh my gosh, so much memories make me want to go eat something now. But the holidays are special, people. The holidays are special. Dree, do you do anything differently for Christmas at all?
Well,
Anything?
let's see. The food wise, I don't think I cook as much as I would for Thanksgiving and Christmas time. I cook, I think, just a basic meal, but I'll have more like desserts. But the decorating now, that's different. So I normally would not put a tree up. I never ever put a tree up. But last year I did put a tree up. So I had a tree, I decorated my entire house. I mean, I love the decorating. I just love opening the door to the house and then whoop-ya, the whole festive things. I love the lights. I love the Christmas music. I get down like that with all the festivities that I will get down at. And as I said, I'm going to bake cookies this year. I'm going to try the gingerbread man. I'm going to try baking all sorts of different cookies. I'm going to go in. I'm going in this year. I am going in. But my meal, my meal, I don't know, a lot of people may not know this, but sorrel. So I am going to make sorrel because I have a friend of mine who has a grove, a sorrel grove. So I'm getting fresh sorrel. I'm going to marinate that sorrel. I'm going to have, that's a drink. Everyone who doesn't know what a sorrel is, it's a drink. So I'm going to get my gingers and put in all the nice flavors. Yes, that's what I am going to do. Yeah, so I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. I'm super excited. I've started doing a little bit of shopping here and there, and just getting things ready. I've purchased, I think it was last weekend, so I've already got additional things for my decorating process. And maybe, you know what, maybe one day I will take, when it's all done and set up, I'll take photos and I'll share it one day so you can see what it looks like. I'm excited.
This is what I'm saying. Hi, Lawanda, how you doing? Listen, do you have a whole thing going on here with with the food thing and the decorating and all that good stuff? My, it is all so exciting. We're talking about the Thanksgiving, we talk about the Christmas decorations. We're actually on to Christmas decorations now, girl. And I know, Lawanda is one of those people who will decorate during Thanksgiving. Right, you got to tell me about that, because I was knocking that person who decorated, in Thanksgiving or before Thanksgiving, and it's not even Thanksgiving yet. You're gonna have to talk to me about that. Come on, talk to me about that.
It's so amazing because we came up like that traditionally wise. My mom always started, like, the month of November would come in, and it would be like maybe about the third week in November, she would start saying, we have to start decorating the tree. Start pulling out the tree, because when Thanksgiving morning comes, that tree is going to be up already. We're going to have the tree. Everything is going to be decorated. We're pulling out everything. So we came up with that kind of tradition. So what happened was I kept it going. I said, okay, you know what? But I had to get used to that. Wait a minute, this is Thanksgiving, but we're setting up for Christmas too. And then after a while, I got so used to it that now I don't think anything of it, because what happens is that the season is so short. When you're going from after Thanksgiving comes in and into Christmas, you're about what, 4 weeks or so, you're at Christmas. So you really feel like you're missing it. So I'm feeling like by the time Thanksgiving comes, I want to be in that mode already of Christmas, where I'm ready for the holidays. I'm like, let's do this. So when Thanksgiving comes, I'm ready to change my wreath. This next day, I'm ready for the Christmas wreath, because of the fact the tree is already up already. So now I'm ready to change the wreath off the door. I just won't change that one too quick. I give that one a little bit of time. I don't want my neighbors to be like, okay, wait a minute. Thanksgiving, she didn't finish Thanksgiving yet. So I kind of like wait a little bit, and then I put the Christmas wreath up. But normally normally my tree is up already, so, and I look forward to those traditions. I love Christmas. I just love the spirit of Christmas. I love it, and it just allows family to really get together, and we need that. At the end of the day, we want to be able to spend that time and enjoy the holidays. I mean, I look forward to decorating. Decorating the tree is my favorite. Every 2 years, I change the colors. Every 2 years, I changed the colors. Last year, I went to a totally different color. I went totally. I went to like an orange and gold. I changed my whole tree. Went from this whole orange and gold theme was my whole thing for the tree. All the gold ornaments. I mean, I found some unique ornaments. And trust me, don't sleep on the dollar store. I keep telling people, don't sleep on the dollar store. I went to the dollar store. I found some nice ornaments. I'm telling you, I found these nice reindeers. It only cost me like $1. And people think you spent a whole bunch of money on that tree. No, I didn't. I went right to the dollar store and found all my nice gold ornaments, because this is the time now to go looking for them, because they're out already. When you go into the store, all of the ornaments are there. If you can think something, they have the reindeers, they have the nice ornaments. They have so many nice things that you're not even thinking of, but they're already there already. But this is the time to buy this, because if you try and wait till after Thanksgiving, all the good stuff is gone already. So this is definitely the time to do it, definitely.
Lawanda.
Yes.
Lawanda, you came in swinging. I'm like, Dree, my whole thing is, right, it's like I can't even imagine, decorating. Last year we decorated. We didn't have a tree, but I put up all the Phyllis, don't worry about with the lights and all that, because by the time you put them up, you're right, because by the time you put them up, it's time to take them down. You know what I mean? So we did all the decorations and stuff in the house and everything like that. And I just love it. I just pull it out. And also we do stockings.
Mm-hmm.
We do stockings. So, I love stockings because, and I always have my stocking stuffers. I always stuff his stocking. I usually just go out just to buy stuff, just to put in there. And I also make sure I have to put a candy in there, a chocolate something. Whether it's a Snicker bar, whether it's, I love Russell Stover's, not Russell Stover's, but Ferrero Rocher, that's my, one of my favorites. I love stuffing those things in there, for him.
Mm-hmm.
I always have to put a chocolate bar in there for him, y'all. He loves his little chocolate. Everywhere he said, that's cute. I wouldn't even tell you what he said about his chocolate. He loves his chocolate. So always have to make sure that, that I stuff his stocking with something good, always something really, really good in there. And then of course, you have, those gifts. But you know what happened? I'm going to be honest with you. Was it last year or so? Last year, the year before? I'm going to be honest. We when we have all these gifts and everything, we started opening up our gifts. Christmas Eve, not even Christmas Eve, not even in the night, it was in the afternoon. So we promised each other that, okay, you open one, I open one, okay? Then we're like, okay, so we did that. And then, we have popcorn and all that good stuff. And then later on, we're like, okay, they're just sitting there. Why wait for Christmas? So we open up our gifts before Christmas with a little kids. So I'm like, okay, I said this open everything. I'm like, I don't know what was going on with us. We just it was just ridiculous. We were just having a good time anyway.
I love it.
But then guess what? We make sure we have our eggnog. I love eggnog. Know the time to get it. I have to go get some eggnog and stuff like that, But it's not until you go out there, because we were talking about, safety and everything, like being safe during the holiday season and all that good stuff. And it's not until you really get out there. She started watching Christmas, Hallmark already with Christmas.
Oh, me too. I have the list. I already know which one I'm taping tonight. My movie's are already scheduled to be taped.
That's what I'm talking about, Lawanda. I'm just trying to tell her.
I'm the only one who's behind.
I'm a Hallmark girl.
You gotta get on the game.
Yes.
Wow.
You have to. It's nothing like the Hallmark. Trust me, if you haven't, it is nothing like the Hallmark Channel. These Christmas movies, I love them. Some of them, you know, and I thank God because now they have the new list of the new ones that are getting ready to start. And some of them, they started playing some of the older ones that I've seen about 3 or 4 times, but it doesn't matter. I watch it again like I never even saw it. That's how much I love the Hallmark Channel. So now that we have the new ones that are coming, I'm excited. I can't, let me tell you, I have a schedule so they can record already. So in case I'm not here, I can still see it. I'm gonna play it back. But I love the movies. I don't know. They just do something for me. I just love the spirit of it. I don't know.
You know, I love Hallmark movies too, but it's just that you know, I don't know, for some reason or another, maybe I need to get out there. Maybe I need to get out there because I'm stuck on NCIS, still watching the reruns on NCIS and all that. Yeah, I know.
Get with the program.
Yeah, Shay.
Okay. I will change. I will shut that off and I will switch over to Hallmark. And I mean, Hallmark, I love Hallmark. Yes, I do. I always know how it's going to end and all that good stuff. But then, yes, right, you just can't get enough of Hallmark. Okay. Lord, help me here.
You can't, because it gives you this kind of feeling. It's like all of a sudden you have this feeling like, wow, because sometimes the way you think it's going to end is not always the way it ends.
No, that's true too. But
Yeah,
most of the time, it's very, very unpredictable.
Yeah, it is. I would have to say that, yes.
Yeah,
but there are times when I'm like, I thought it was gonna go like this, and it didn't go that way. So I'm like, okay,
so I'm gonna get with the program, and I'm going to get into the holiday spirit of these things. Okay, I will. But you know, we were also talking about safety and all that good stuff, and you know, holiday, you know, and then the Christmas time. Oh my gosh. I love Christmas. I love the holiday season. I love because it's just where, you know, not only you get to spend time with your family members and friends, but it's just the excitement that's in the air.
Right, exactly. It is.
The excitement that's in the air. It's, you know, it's just going out there.
I agree.
If you're not in the Christmas spirit or in the holiday spirit, I would say if you're not in the holiday spirit, this is what you do. Go outside.
That's true.
Go to the mall. And you will
I agree.
Just like that. I'm serious.
Yeah, I agree. It's true.
You know, just step outside, and you know, even though you know, it depends on where you are, it could be hot, could be cold, or whatever. But when you step outside, there's such an excitement in the air.
Yeah, it is.
Even if you're feeling a little bit low, you go to
it's
the
true.
mall,
I agree.
take a drive to the mall or something, or you know, just go to a friend's house or whatever, and they have the just drive by a neighborhood that have the lights and everything up, and you'll see how that will really get you into the holiday spirit. Go shopping, trust me, and that will really get you in the holiday season.
You will get in there real quickly, okay?
Quicker than you ever think, you know, because and we're also talking about different gift items that you can give for you know, for the holiday. You don't have to break the bank, and we talked about that before. You don't have to break the bank, because what happened is that so many people find that, you know, I said before the top of the hour, that January 1 comes around and you still have your mortgage, you still have your rent, you still have your condos, and you can have to pay. You can make gifts. You can make gift items, and there's so many gift items out there that you can get a lot of them under $20. You know, you can get nice slippers. You can get, you know, like house slippers and stuff, the fuzzy ones or what have you. You can get candles, picture frames. You know, all sorts of stuff. What other stuff can they get, Lawanda? Share some other tips with them.